Hello everyone, Katranova here. Today I'm going to be starting a Let's Play series for the Conjurer job, which will contain all the Conjurer and White Mage job quests. These will be grouped together in a nice little playlist for anyone that wants to watch them for story purposes later on. I don't normally narrate text, but for the purpose of this Let's Play I'm going to give it a go. Also, just in case you're wondering, I'm going to be using this Alt Lala Alt character as I've already maxed out White Mage on my main. Enough chat, let's get to it. Okay, so we want to start Conjurer, and to do this we need to go to Gridania. I'm already here at the Conjurers Guild. There is a teleport which you can access from the main Aetheryte if you've unlocked it. We're just going to go through this tunnel here and we should find our first quest. Here we go. We need to speak to the guild receptionist. Well met, adventurer. You are come to Stillglade Fane, home of the Conjurers Guild. Is that a typo? You are come to. I don't think that sounds right. Okay, well that's a good start. Anyway, that doesn't sound very good English. Anyway, let's carry on. We conjurers harness the power of earth, wind and water that abound in nature and thereby weave spells of healing and protection. Ever do we seek noble souls to initiate into our mysteries. Might you be such a soul, come to join the guild? Do you wish to join the Conjurers Guild? I do! Then allow me to provide you with an overview of what it is to be a conjurer. Okay. Conjuring is the art of healing and purification. Its practitioners harness the power of nature that they might bring about change in the form of spells. Primitive magic, such as that once wrought by individuals known as mages, meaning those with the ability to manipulate ether, has existed since the dawn of time. It was not until some 5 centuries ago that conjuring emerged from this shapeless agglomeration of spells and charms, an event which led to the founding of Gridania. That's a long word. I have no idea what that means. In these dark days, the elementals would not suffer man's presence in the 12's wood, forcing our forebears to make their homes beneath the earth in the great subterranean city of Gelmora. But their desire to settle in the 12's wood continued to burn fiercely. Time and again they sought to curry the elements' favour. Unlike men and other creatures bound in temples of flesh, the elementals are beings of pure aether. Recognizing this, the mages of Eld reasoned that their talent for etheric manipulation might allow them to commune with these theretofore enigmatic entities. It took 5 long decades, but our forebears finally succeeded. Their reward, the elementals' permission to dwell in the 12's wood, so it was that the nation of Gridania was born. Since that time, the elementals have taught us to live as one with nature, speaking to all Gridanians through the hearers, those mages who are able to commune with them. And for their intimacy with the elementals, the hearers would go on to attain greater mastery over the forces of nature. Thus did they conceive the art of conjuring. And that, my most attentive listener, is a brief history of conjuring. If you have a mind to walk our path, I wholeheartedly recommend you join our guild. It would be my pleasure to explain the initiation process to you. Pray speak with me again when you are ready. Okay, I am ready. Is your mind made up? Are you ready to join the Conjurers Guild? Yes! The Way of the Conjurer. Madel wishes you to reaffirm your desire to join the Conjurers Guild. That is well, I shall introduce you to our Guildmaster, Brother E. Sumiyan. Brother E. Sumiyan presides over the Conjurers Guild even as he serves the nation as a hero. You will find him in the mediation area within. Go to him and make known your desire to join the guild. Let's do that then. Here he is. Isumiyan. Hello there. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to become a conjurer of Stillglade fame. I am Brother E. Sumiyan, master of this guild. Before you are formally accepted into our ranks, I would impart to you the principles of conjury. Pray attend me well. Conjury is an arcane art that takes life and the living for its domain. Its primary purpose is the salving of hurts and the granting of protection. Adventurers such as yourself oft stand upon the front lines of battle. Owing to this, you are like to find yourself in many situations wherein a capacity for healing would be advantageous. Mind you, there is more to conjury than that. By harnessing the power of earth, wind and water, conjurers are also capable of weaving spells that wreak havoc. In terms of sheer destructive power, conjury may pale in comparison to thaumaturgy, but its capacity to defend one against aggression more than compensates for this relative shortcoming. In mastering healing and purification, not only will you be able to mend wounds and purge afflictions, you will also be able to breathe life back into the fallen. More than simple healers, yet not true dealers of destruction, conjurers realise their full potential when they employ their powers in support of others. This, my dear adventurer, is what it means to be one of us. Mayhap that was too much to grasp upon a single hearing, but worry not, for the meaning of my words will become clear to you in due time. You will come to understand that conjury is not the sole province of the conjurer. Should you wish to walk our path, I must needs ask that you solemnly vow to embrace nature, to heed the will of the elementals and the 12's word alike. Can you make this vow? Do you vow to embrace nature? I think so, yes. I knew your answer ere your lips had parted, yet I am no less pleased to hear it. By the power vested in me, I hereby name you member of the Conjurers Guild. Woohoo! If you would be so kind to lend me your hunting log, I shall add to it the names of such creatures as would pose a suitable challenge to the conjurer. And to mark this momentous occasion, I present to you this cane. Though it may be old and weathered, it will serve you well as you take your first steps upon the path of conjury. Take up your cane, Catra, and present yourself to me once more. I would assign you your first task as a conjurer of Stillglade fame. There we go, there's my first cane. Nice, right, there we go. I have unequipped all of my gear. Obviously that says Fisher, but I've gone ahead and unequipped all of my gear, and I've put just the Lala Alt gear on because I want to demonstrate the gear that we're going to get for Conjurer. I don't want to glamour anything because we want to see. I want to represent and show you a clear picture of the gear that you will get as the rewards: the good, the bad, and the very, very ugly. Yes, I speak from experience. So somewhere here we have a cane, although yeah, it's hidden amongst 50,000 fishing rods. Am I blind? There it is. I found it. There we go. Right, so I am going to just make a new gear set for Conjurer. Fantastic. Right, now we have our first quest. Brother E. Sumiyan wishes to assign you your first task as a Conjurer of Stillglade Fane. I accept. The part of Conjurer becomes you, Catra. Without further ado, I shall assign you to your first task as Conjurer of Stillglade Fane. Just beyond the city gates, you will encounter squirrels, ladybugs, and funguars. I would have you slay 3 of each. Lest you wonder how I can so coolly order the taking of life, know that things are not as they once were, as a consequence of the calamity, and I may add, through no fault of their own, these creatures have become a burden to the 12's Wood, a burden it cannot well bear. As a Conjurer, it is your duty to carry out the will of the forest, and by employing your powers in doing so, you will come to learn something of your art. Now go, Catra, and perform your first task in the name of the elementals. I will. Okay, so whereabouts have we got to go for this? Right out of the Blue Badger Gate. Okay, nice. Let's head off. We can teleport directly there, hopefully. Through the Aetheryte system. Alrighty. So the Blue Badger Gate, there we go, Central Shroud. Okay, so I have arrived safely. I see our targets in the distance. I'm not going to get my Chocobo out because obviously anybody that's doing this from level 1, their first time playing through the game are not going to have a Chocobo. So I'm going to do it without the Chocobo. They're going to be easy enough. They're level 1. Hopefully. We have no healing moves at the moment. All we have is an attacking move. Okay. There's our first one. Okay. Let's do this one. I think that's somebody's Chocobo. Nice, we've leveled it. So I'm not using any kind of level assist. I'm not in a free company, I'm not using any food or anything like that either. The item that you see down here is relating to fishing, it's a gatherer's horn, so that's not going to affect anything. So I do have a healing move now, which is cure. So I can cure myself should I need to, but I'm sure we'll be fine. We need another, they are spawning behind me. We'll get this one. And we've leveled again. what I need now is the funguars. They are a little bit further down here. There they are. Now, they're level 3. I'm sure we can take it. I have a healing spell. I have faith. Nice. Okay. Over that. One more. Nice, and that is it. It is done. I can head back then now. I do not have Gridania set as my home one. We'll head back. Okay. To the Conjurer's Guild. Welcome back, Catra. The elementals have told me of your success. Oh, nice. By placing yourself in the midst of nature and seeing it with your conjurer's eyes, you have taken your first step along the path to enlightenment. Healing, protection, and destruction. Though our spells vary in function, they all derive their power from the same source, the forces embodied in all creation. By gaining a true understanding of these, a conjurer may call upon them to manipulate his environment, thereby realizing the state of being that he desires. Ah yes, yours is a familiar look, the very picture of confusion. Be not disheartened, for comprehension shall come in due time. For now, you must learn to reach out to the forces embodied in each of us. Pray hearken to mine instructions. Breathe deep and open your eyes to that which cannot be seen. Feel the myriad life around you and draw upon this boundless reservoir of energy. Take up your cane and use it to lend that energy form. Go forth, my young conjurer, and be at one with the world. Return to me when you have learned to draw upon the forces around you with the self-same ease you draw upon those within. The next conjurer quest will be available from Isumi Yan upon reaching level 5. And our reward is Gil. And a little bit of XP. Okay, quest complete. Thank you for watching. I shall return with the next job quest once I reach level 5. Catch you next time.